Hello and welcome to Video Jug. We're going to make steak and kidney pie. A staple of English pubs, steak and kidney pie has traveled the world along with other British things. The slow-cooked meat enveloped in golden crust is sensational. This easy recipe, making 4 individual pies, will make you feel a little British no matter where you live. Step 1. You will need the following ingredients to serve 4 people. 1 kilogram of beef, cut into small cubes. 250 grams of beef kidney, cut into small cubes, 1 onion, chopped, 1 carrot, peeled and diced, 150 grams of mushrooms, chopped, 60 milliliters of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of flour, a teaspoon of thyme, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, 600 milliliters of beef stock, and some salt and pepper. And for the pastry, 250 grams of flour, 50 grams of butter cut into cubes, 50 grams of lard cut into cubes, a pinch of salt, 100 milliliters of cold water, some extra flour, and an egg mixed with 2 tablespoons of water. Here's a quick list of the ingredients. You will also need the following utensils: a saucepan, a wooden spoon, a rolling pin, a knife, 4 ramekins, 2 trays, a slotted spoon, a bowl, some cling film, and a brush. Step 2. Preheat the oven. Firstly, set the oven to 170 degrees centigrade or gas mark 3. Step 3. Brown the meat. Place the saucepan over a high heat and allow it to warm through. When hot, add some of the oil, and when that becomes hot, add the beef. You may have to cook it in batches depending on the size of your pan. Season it with salt and pepper. Then after a minute or so, give it a good stir. Brown it on all sides. Take your time browning the meat as it adds depth of flavor. Once browned, remove the meat and place it onto a tray. Now add the second batch and season with salt and pepper as before. Add a little more oil as needed. When browned, remove and put the meat alongside the first batch. Add the third and final batch. Season once more, allow it to brown, and remove. Step 4. Brown the kidneys and vegetables. Add more oil to the pan and then put in the kidneys. Stir and season with salt and pepper. Let them brown, then remove from the pan, and place them in with the meat. Add the onions and more oil if needed. As they begin to brown, add the carrots and the mushrooms. Cook them together for a few minutes. Step 5. Cook the meat. Return the meat and the kidneys back to the saucepan and give it all a quick stir. Add the flour and the thyme and mix it together. Then add the Worcestershire sauce and the stock. Stir them in and bring it all to a simmer. Cover the pan with the lid and place it into the oven for 2 to 2.5 hours. Step 6. Make the pastry. Towards the end of cooking time, you can begin the pastry. Spoon the flour into a bowl. Add the salt, lard, and the butter. Then, with your fingertips, combine the mix until the ingredients begin to take on a consistency of coarse salt. Now add half of the water. You can add a little more if the pastry needs it, but you may not have to. Mix it for 1 minute more. Once it comes together, stop kneading and shape it into a ball. Take a sheet of cling film and place it on the table. Flatten the dough and wrap it up in the film. Place it to chill in the fridge for at least 30 minutes. Step 7. Cool the meat. Once the meat filling has finished cooking, remove it from the oven. Allow the meat to cool down to room temperature, but increase the oven temperature to 220 degrees centigrade or gas mark 7 in preparation for baking the pies. Step 8. Roll out the dough. Sprinkle some flour onto your work area. Dust the chilled dough with flour and begin to roll the dough out into a large sheet less than half a centimeter in thickness. Keep moving the sheet around in the flour to avoid it sticking to the table. Step 9. Make the pastry tops. Place 1 ramekin upside down onto the pastry, and with a sharp knife, cut around it, leaving an extra centimeter of pastry all the way around. Make 4 pastry circles like this. Then cut a small round hole in the center of each one. This will help the steam to escape while the pies are cooking. Next, cut out 4 pastry leaves as decoration out of the leftover pastry. Step 10. Make the pies. Generously spoon the meat filling into each ramekin. Now brush the rim of each dish with a little of the egg wash. Then place a pastry top over each of the pie fillings. Press the pastry down over the edges of each rim quite firmly. Brush some egg wash over the whole of the top. This helps to give a nice glaze to the pastry. Finally, place a leaf next to each one of the holes. And give the top a final brush with the egg wash. Step 11. Bake the pies. Place the pies into the preheated oven and bake for about 25 minutes. When the pastry has puffed up and is a dark golden brown, remove from the oven. Step 12. Serve. Even though your mouth will be watering, let them cool for about 10 minutes before you serve. They go well with chips or mashed potatoes and peas. And that's how to make steak and kidney pies. Enjoy your meal.